Hello, folks. Welcome to the Cunning Plan from us over here at Artfather. As Matt retakes his seat, we can hear our three courageous adventurers. We have Matt, Val, and Neil, who are going to be taking part in the Cunning Plan. The Cunning Plan is brought to you by Tabletop Audio. You'll hear lots of their audio here, and also by Artfather, who is me. And I create all of the illustrations and the packages that you can buy on Roll20. We are going to be playing through Roll20, so if you want to watch, there'll be various maps as we go along, and various visuals to help you to know where we are. We are going to, we need to remember, guys, to shout out your rolls as you do them. Just so that if we do podcast this, we can put it on a podcast, and then we don't have to do anything silly like edit it afterwards. Okay.
Yes.
So, welcome to the Cunning Plan. Would you like to, or should we do? We'll do introductions in our first venue. Okay. So let me just. There we go. Okay. So, welcome to the world of Gedsenai. Now, Gedishna is a world of magic and a world of fantasy, and many species live there. And the characters that you're going to meet live in a place called Limehelm. And Limehelm is a place down by the sea. There's something called Brindor Bay, around the city of Brindor. And Limehelm is a small village outside of Brindor. It's actually quite famous for, dignitaries of Brindor, which is the capital city of Brindor Bay, is they keep their ladies and gentlemen, their partners in Limehelm, and it's become quite famous for that. And every year, Limehelm runs a festival called the Helm Run Festival, and that's where we're going to meet our heroes in the Nattering Nilbog Hotel, which is right in the centre of Limehelm. We draw the scene. It's a few days before the Limehelm Festival. The owner of the Nattering Nilbog, who has asked and gathered various people to help him run the festival. Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at my various bits here. Okay, Fentwhistle is the owner. Now, Fentwhistle is a small halfling fellow. He is has employed various people to come and work at this festival, and our adventurers at the moment are in the front bar of the Nattering Nilbog, and they've arrived for different reasons. Now, there's actually 5 people there. You have, if I introduce them one by one, and then you can talk about yourself for a second, if that's okay. So, Neil, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Good evening. I am playing Icono Sunset, a satire bard.
Is it Satyr?
Satyr?
Satyr or Satyr? I'm not sure.
It depends on your potato. I think it depends on your pronunciation.
Satire.
A satire suits him quite well, yeah.
He's about 5 foot in height, chestnut hair covering his body, horns coming out of the top of his head, dressed head to toe in bright colours, with his trusty lute strapped across his back.
Yeah. And Fentwhistle, the owner of this place, he has actually he's employed you to work in the pub. You've been working in the Brindle Bay area for a while now, haven't you?
I have, yes. Yep, it's been a while going from town to town, playing gigs and enlightening the masses with my music and stories. Um, just trying to bring brighten the lives of the good folk.
Ah. Well, we're in the bar, and there are four other characters. We're playing the game slightly unusually. You're as you listen to us play, we've kind of take this for granted right now, but we have a lot of home rules to do with combat and also to do with how the world works as well. But also we've got one home rule where we have actually five characters. We have two extra main characters and two other characters, sorry, three main characters, and then two supporting characters. We're using the rules from Tasha's Cauldron for this. And Ikono, who is the other character, and Matt, would you like to introduce the second character that you're playing? So Ikono has a manager, I believe.
Yes. Akona has a manager, which is a small frog-like being in gold lame and leopard print clothing and lots of jewelry, looking very flash. He's always pushing himself around as if he's more important than he actually is. And he's Iconic's road manager come promoter. And
That's right.
I kind of...
I've got a logo here. I'm just going to put it on the screen. There you go. So there you can see. There's the Iconic logo.
Yeah, we'll find out what he sounds like later. I haven't quite worked it out yet.
And what's this character's name, Matt?
This character's name he's known as the Colonel.
Okay. So
I think it's something to do with corn.
Oh, okay. And then Fentwhistle has also employed. Well, your character is at the moment sort of sitting in the bar, gloomily looking at a cup of tea. Would you like to introduce your character, Matt? Your main character.
Oh, Mr. People are ignoring him. He's almost become like a piece of furniture. He doesn't tend to move much. He's very pale. He makes hardly any noise. Tall, 6 foot, very gaunt, quite grey and dusty in appearance, wearing what appear to be antique clothes. And it's just people tend to, if they can, not to talk to him or find excuses to be somewhere else. And he has no idea why he's there, but he is sitting down, he has tea, but he knows that he can't drink it.
And he's tolerated, obviously, by Fentwhistle, who isn't overly keen. He hasn't bought Mr. Oom here because of Mr. Oom, I suspect. I'm not sure.
Mr. Oom can't remember why he brought him here, and I'm sure Mr. Fentwhistle is also pondering that. But
well, Mr. Fentwhistle.
What would Mr.
Well, Mr. Fentwhistle, no, he employed him. He hasn't employed him at all. He employed Terence. So Terence is Mr. Oom's keeper. And Neil, do you want to explain who Terence is?
Yeah, Terence is Mr. Oom's handler, for want of a better phrase. He ends just following Mr. Oom around. He owes Mr. Oom a life debt, but it was so long ago now that they don't quite remember the circumstances as to why. It started off Mr. Oom agreed or wanted a guide and agreed to pay Terence a certain amount of money per day, which is now racked into the tens of thousands of gold. And Terence is following Mr. Oom around in order to protect him and make sure that he gets his money paid.
Yeah. So part of that
Fair.
is Fentwhistle has employed Terence as a bouncer for the bar, and our final character is played by Val. Val's doing all the technical stuff on the show, so you'll be watching his view of everything. And your character, would you like to introduce? You're sitting in the corner of the bar, nursing a very, very small beer at the moment.
Yeah, hello. I'm Wilbur. Wilbur the Fish Whisperer. And that's probably the first and only time I'll say the whole name during the campaign. And I'm just a little fisherman, bugbear. And 7'4", 270 something kilos. Or pounds? Kilos, I guess.
No, pounds it would be. Kilos, that
Pounds.
would be like a quarter of a... Yeah, you'd be very
Yeah.
heavy if you were 270 kilos. It's a
Yeah,
quarter of a ton.
Mocha colored skin, chestnut hair all over the body, bright light blue eyes, 28 of 8 years of age. That's about it. Simple, honest, hardworking guy.
Okay. So you're all sitting at the bar, and Mr. Fentwhistle is working his way around the bar. He's a small, fastidious halfling, a little bit caught up with himself, and a little bit sort of he runs probably the most premier establishment in the whole of Limehelm, and he's moving from table to table, just cleaning the tables down. Every time he catches your eye, Akona, he gives you a smile, and the same with the colonel. When he looks over at Mr. he has a slight bewildered scowl on his face, like he's just seen something that he isn't sure why it's here. But obviously, also there's he smiles towards Terence, and he's kind of ignoring you, Wilbur. You're a local, you're known, but you aren't really. Well, we'll find out as we go along. So, welcome to the Nattering Nilbog in Limehelm. Wilbur comes over to you. Sorry, not Wilbur. I'm getting my brain straight. Fentwhistle comes over to you, Wilbur, and he turns to you, and he's got this kind of look on his face, like he knows what the answer's going to be. He goes, "Mr. Wilbur, sir, would you like another drink?"
Sure.
What can I get you?
Just the same old beer, as always.
Same old beer, yes. Same one you've been nursing for a while now, I know. It's been tough, has it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Tough out there fishing.
Yeah. Hard to.
Right.
It seems like there's too much commotion in the water, scaring the fish further away from the
Yeah.
shore.
So you come for the Helm Run Festival?
I guess.
Oh, right. Well, you've grown a lot this last few years, and it only takes the toughest and strongest to attempt the Lime Run. Do you know much about it?
Not really. Usually been busy working.
Well, it's a bit slow. I'll tell you what. I'll give myself a drink and one for you, and I'll tell you all about it. And he goes over to the bar. He pours himself a shot of something sweet, and he brings over your beer, and he offers it across to you. And there's a slight smile on his face. You know, he knows you. You're a local. You're a regular. You aren't a big spender, but he respects the traditions of Limehelm, and there are still those that do. He goes, the Lime Run. You've never taken part in it, I take it?
No, I haven't.
Well, okay. Well, here in in Limehelm, there are a series of caves underneath the city. Well, I say city; it's more like a small village. But I'm getting carried away with myself. But there's a bewildering amount of caves under there, and well, the Helm Run is it takes part every year, and what you do is you put on a helmet and you run as fast as you can through these caves in the dark, and those who complete it are awarded with the Helm Run Laurel, and each of them, the laurel involves a set of laurels, the leaves, you take it, but also involving a large amount of, well, uh, food. It's very exciting. A lot of people take part, and the injuries are quite horrific. So a lot of people are quite excited. So do you think you'd be tempted to take part?
Well, I don't have anything better to do at the moment.
Well, there's a lot of food in it for you, and obviously you get free drinks here if you did win the Limehouse run. Um, it would be good to see a local lad do it. Um,
I'll do my best.
oh, well, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Um, maybe.
Mr. Rom's ears has picked up overhearing this conversation in your empty bar.
Yes, yes. He glances your way and sort of looks back again. He's not sure what to think about that. Um, he's
Small boy,
what?
you said lots of violence.
Oh, yeah. There's generally quite a lot of violence. People with a helmet over their eyes tends to get lost quite easily, and sometimes they fall, and sometimes they crash into each other, and occasionally there's a knife in the back.
Oh yes, sign me up. I'll do it.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to go and see the mayor, Mayor Fernkey. He's the mayor here in town, and you could both sign up. That sounds wonderful. Obviously, Terence can't take part because they're going to be looking after the pub here. Making sure riffraff don't get in and all that sort of stuff.
I'll get my people to do it.
Oh, yes, yeah, okay. He looks around looking for your people. All right. But yes, really good. Yes, and maybe if one of you wins, Ikono can write a song about you, Mr. Iconic, sir.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good to me. What were your names again? Just so I can try and figure out some rhymes for them.
I'm Wilbur.
Wilbur. What rhymes with Wilbur? Back to that one. And you, sir?
I'm Mr.
Okay.
And here's
Really helping me out here.
Funtbristle.
I'm Fentwhistle, yes, Fentwhistle. Yeah, I'm not going to be taking part in the run. It's far too dangerous. I've got a pub to run. This is a very well. It's a quality establishment, and we have standards, and I can't be seen running around. But it'd be very exciting if the two of you took part. That would be wonderful. I do have something to ask you though. I have a little bit of a problem with well, there are some. How can I put it? I haven't been able to use the top story of the pub in a while.
Is that a euphemism?
No, it's a literal thing.
Yes, I am not a doctor.
No. There is a problem in the attic. You see, there a few months ago, there were a group of animals that moved in. You see, and I haven't been able to get rid of them. So if you have time, I would be very pleased if you could maybe get rid of these things.
Have you tried offering them some of your food?
I did, and they
Oh,
ate
your
it.
beer, and they're still here?
Oh yes, they like it here.
I think you should stop when you are winning.
But they're not paying any rent, so I can't really keep them here.
Ah.
Are
Yes,
you
Am I
using?
paying rent?
No, Terence is you seem to be sharing the room with Terence. Although I haven't seen you sleep, so yes.
Yes.
Well,
I
are you
didn't know
using the
Sometimes I
attic?
stand outside your door.
Really? Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay. Yes. So I did wonder whether you could maybe help me out with it. I'll get to the point. They're giant pigeons.
Giant pigeons?
Yes.
Sounds like
Yes.
food.
Oh yes. They. I suppose they could be food. Oh, that would be good. I mean, if you could catch them and we could breed them maybe, and that would be. Oh, God, what a delicacy! A giant pigeon. I hadn't thought about that.
Well, if you are going to
Not
breed them,
breeding with a
shouldn't
pigeon.
we just board the outside entrances to the attic shut,
Oh, they
keep
come
them in,
I suppose
and
they're
then
in
just
the. The trouble is, the next few days I need to get in there and clean the rooms. So I mean, you could put them in the barn, I suppose, or if you could capture them. I mean, if we could have a breeding pair, that would be wonderful.
oh well, one can only try.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Let me finish
Um,
these beers.
oh, that would be wonderful. Yes, fantastic. Yes, wonderful. You just yes, I'll take you upstairs if you're willing, obviously.
Sure, let's go.
Okay.
And
Not the first time I've been propositioned to go upstairs.
Yeah,
it
so
is
he
probably the first time.
He would probably be just as disappointed.
yeah, so he here we
Oh,
go.
we're going
Here,
upstairs. Good.
there you go. So you can see all the characters there at the bottom. There's Wilbur and Akono and the Colonel and Terence, who is huge, and Mr. Om. And yes, you got upstairs. Do you want me to show you each of the floors? I don't know what you want to see here.
Well,
Well, we're walking across the pub, so why not? Show
Yeah,
the
okay.
rooms.
So if I start from the very beginning. So this is the top floor. There you go. And then you're walking up, obviously, this in the opposite direction. So I will. That's the floor you're staying on. That's the bunk room that you've been put in. I think Kono and your manager, you probably got a double-bedded room there. And then
As
you
it should be.
guys, as it should
That's
be.
talent. You know.
This is the floor where you'll be, where you spend most of your time. So these are kind of like, little meeting rooms and sort of a kitchen and a dining area. And then on the bottom floor, there we go. So this is where you're starting out. There we go. You take your way, make your way up those spiral stairs. Obviously, this is going to be where you'll be performing in the evening at Kono, and you know it quite well. You've been here a day or so now, and we'll go up to
on
the
the
top
stairs.
floor. No, on the bottom floor. There we go, and then we'll go back upstairs. So there we are. So this is the top floor of the establishment. You can see Mr. Umas already made his way up there. If the others want to take the three of you up there. And
I would say I was out of breath,
yeah.
but I haven't taken one yet.
He's got one for everything, hasn't he?
Right, I've got plenty of stamina. It's fine. I'm good.
Okay.
Same.
So, well, hopefully you've got plenty of hit points because you're all gonna die. Yep, that's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one thing I don't have.
Oh,
I do.
that's good. Okay.
Very squishy.
Okay. Well, you are. So you make your way to the top floor. Okay, and as you get to the top floor, let's put you by the stairs. So over here, and as you get to the top floor, you hear the sound of cooing from one of the bedrooms. Now I could have blocked all this out, and I could still do that. Actually, I could use the old thing, but that would take a little bit of time. On other maps, I have it so it's all blocked out. But this unfortunately, you can see into all the rooms at the moment. But let's say that the Mr. Fentwhistle has told you about what each of the rooms. On the way up the stairs, he goes, "Well, there's 3 rooms to the left, and they're for the the median player, you know, the median sort of silver class, and then the gold class rooms are on the right. And I'd like those to be clear. And unfortunately, it's in the far right room. It seems to have come in through the window and set up a nest there. I don't know how many there are, but yes, if you can get those out, that would be wonderful." And you can't hear anything at the moment.
Okay. So Wilbur is.
I'm going to be looking from Wilbur to Iconic and just not quite sure what we're doing.
Well, let's go
Which one of these
upstairs
rooms
first.
is mine?
Let's go
I
upstairs
prefer
first.
one without a pigeon.
Well, that's what we need to do. We need to clear the pigeons.
Ah. Well, after you.
Wilbur goes upstairs.
No, sir. After you.
Oh, thank you. I start heading back down the stairs.
No. This way. Turn around.
Ah. I have a lady that makes decisions.
So do I.
And Wilbur is already stomping upstairs.
Okay. Where is
Yeah.
So is Wilbur going to lead the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hide behind the big bugbear.
Okay, hiding behind the big bugbear. Let me just find some suitably.
What is that smell?
Yes, there is a very, very strong smell of guano coming from the room ahead. It is absolutely
I thought it was Wilbur.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I was
is
thinking of
very,
Wilbur.
very strong.
Well, if I'd pay a lot for a room, it wouldn't be smelling like this.
Right. Lead the way.
Yeah, outside you can hear the sound of the village kind of going on. You glance into the first room here on the right and the room on the left, and you can see that everything's been turned over and scratched around on and messed up. The rooms are looking a state. There's big pecks on things, so whatever's there is pretty big. And then so those 2 rooms are clear.
Okay, Wilbur is gonna sneak and start sneaking now. Be a bit more
so maybe
careful.
a stealth check, please.
I will, and stealth is. I roll 19.
19. So, you roll 19. So, as you creep forward, I'm going to just look at the passive perception. Yep, you're fine. As you creep forward towards the room, you know the room you're looking at is the one on the right, at the end of the hall. The door seems to be ajar. Can you make a perception check for me?
Perception. And I rolled an 8. Nice.
Yeah, the smell is overpowering. It's really making your eyes water coming from this room. Seeing whatever's in there is making an absolute stink. As you get closer, you can hear the sound of something kind of clucking and bubbling. The rest of you approaching, or you? Wilbur's
Yeah,
gone into.
yeah, gonna follow,
Yeah.
follow behind Wilbur.
Okay, can you make stealth rolls for me?
Oh, stealth.
Is that one of your skills? No. Oh, look at
I don't
Kono.
know.
Oh,
Look at that.
natural
Oh,
20.
lovely. Look at that.
That was the
Uh,
first
First
roll
roll
of
of the
yours.
guy.
Stealth.
Yeah, that's first off.
First
I am
roll of the
very.
game. Oh, all of you.
I got a stealth of 16.
Oh, well done.
But
Well,
minus
all of
one.
you managed to get up around the door without alerting whatever it is inside. Would anybody like to have a peek inside?
Well, Wilbur will.
Yeah.
Wilbur being the leader.
Oh,
So,
Okay. As you peek around the door, you notice that there is a kind of pile of furniture that has been smashed up. And it's basically where the bed was. And on the bed, you see a huge pigeon. There. Can you make a perception check for me?
will do. And that's 16.
Okay, 16. With a 16, you do notice it seems to be clucking. It's sitting on this big nest quite happily, but it seems to be looking over towards something else that's in the room.
I'll look towards where the pigeon is looking.
Okay, you make another stealth check for me.
Okay, and now is the time for natural one.
Oh,
No.
23. Yeah, you very carefully lean into the room and just peek around the corner, and you see a second pigeon. It could well be a male. You're not too. How good are you at knowing the difference between the two?
I don't know. Will I roll nature check? Or-
Yeah, you're quite good at it. Yeah, give it a nature check.
Well, it's 60.
Yeah, this is a male, so yeah, it looks like there's a male and a female in the room.
Oh. Hmm.
So, Mr. Umino Kono, have you both moved up at this point? You both rolled enough stealth that you could get up.
yes.
Yeah. So, what's your
I
plan?
see Fish Whisperer bending down at the door, looking around the corner. Pervert. I will bend down next to Wilbur. What are you doing?
I'll take my head off the doorway and turn around and just whisper really silently. There's 2 pigeons there in the room and seem to be male and female, and a nest. Not sure if there's eggs. We should try to capture them.
Capture them. If you got like a little net about the size of a hat.
I have a big net. For
Ah.
some reason I'm
Off you go.
carrying my fishing gear with me.
No, you never leave home without
I
it.
never got anywhere without it.
Yes. So fishing net and bunch of fist to get them unconscious.
So,
How
I'm going-
about you? I was thinking, how about you stand here with net, and I'll go next door and bang on wall. Yes? And when the birds come ring out, and you throw net on.
I didn't check if the window is open. I don't remember if I.
it is open. Yeah, you did
Okay.
see.
So
Can you roll initiative now? Just not that they've seen you, just so we've got an initiative roll for this. Remember, you need to select your character.
oh yeah.
To
My
roll.
initiative is 9, blistering there.
22 for me.
on fire tonight now.
Yeah.
Way over.
12.
Makes a
And
change.
I rolled 19 for the pigeons, so yeah, let's put those in order. Okay, so we've got our order. So whatever plan you're going to do now, we're going to do it in order. So Ikono, it's your turn first. What would you like to do? Oh,
I'm gonna go into-
did I say to you too? Because you are a bard, obviously, Ikono. So
Yes.
I think, do you get thaumaturgy for free? I can't remember. I think you either get thaumaturgy or prestidigitation. I can never say it. Can anyone say it? Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. No.
as a cantrip. Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Just because they're useful, and you wouldn't pick them otherwise.
No. I'll take prestidigitation.
Okay. Yeah, I think
I like
both of
that
you have to
bit.
have that. Yeah, because it's only clerics that can have thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation.
I am going to grab a pillowcase from the room behind me,
Okay.
so that I can use it to try and catch one of these pigeons,
Yes.
or a sheep. Considering how big are these pigeons?
You don't know. You haven't seen them yet, but I've got a really lovely
Oh, well,
idea of you grabbing a
uh,
pillowcase and just being ready with a
Yeah.
pillowcase.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. And then I realise the size of these pigeons, and then put the pillowcase back and grab a sheet.
Okay.
Mm.
Yep. Okay.
I'll go. Yes. I can
Then
hear
I'll
the
get ready
pigeons
to-
getting
to-
frisky.
Yeah.
Get ready
So
to run into the
next
room.
is Will, but they're going to make a perception check. The pigeons, and they rolled a 20.
Oh, damn.
So they do notice. I think it was who rolled lower. It was Mr. As you
My
start,
stealth was 23.
your stealth was 16.
16.
No. Oh yeah.
Kono's stealth was
yes.
23.
And
Oh,
my
yes.
stealth was.
You rolled well for you, but yeah. So their heads suddenly switch round, Wilbur, from where you're watching, and they're looking at the door intently and cooing. But nuts. Okay, Wilbur, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
We need to like to have them like together and then try to net them first. But how would I do? I'll run into the window and close.
Okay. Oh, okay. So let's measure that. So you're going to go 14. Is it 14 feet?
Oh, that room. I was looking at this room.
I've got.
didn't see this there.
I'm just going to change the measurements slightly on this purpose because it's slightly wrong. Just give me 2 seconds. It's set to the normal one. I think it's more like 8.
Okay,
Then,
since
if we
I'm not.
measure now. Yeah,
Yes.
that's 20 feet. Yep, that's right. So sometimes on the maps you have to adjust the size of the grid so that you can measure properly. But you can see there, 22 feet to there. So to get to the window, you're going 25 feet. Yep, you can make that easily with your movement.
Yep. So I'm going.
These 2 pigeons watch you run straight through the middle of them.
Um,
Their heads just. Whoop.
I hate to say it, but opportunity attack.
They have a 5-foot swing, and he's got space. Actually, he can slip through the middle and close the windows.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that's
lovely.
your. I'll give you a bonus action closing windows.
Well, you can give me action. I don't really. Can't
I'll
do
give you
it.
bonus action
Okay,
closing
I'll
windows.
close.
It's not.
I'll
Like opening doors and
I'll
close doors. It's normally like it's a free action to open
Ah,
doors and close
okay.
doors and close windows, open
I'll
windows.
I'll try to scare this one to go somewhere else than that spot.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
intimidation.
Yes. Yeah. You can do an intimidation check. So you're trying to intimidate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you intimidate him?
Well, I just yell loudly.
Okay. So you
Like,
yell loudly at him. And what did you roll?
16.
16. So I'm going to make a wisdom check for the pigeon. I mean, they're not that wise.
I do dislike that it's not inverse of
He
ice.
does have. He beats you though. You're in his nest, and you've just shut the window. So he rolled a 17. This pigeon. He ain't happy about you being in there, and that's the end of your turn. So yeah, he turns angrily towards you. His glinting red, orange eyes looking at you with malevolent evil. Okay, Mr. It's your turn.
Right, I'm going to move
change
10
the
feet
music.
to the 10 feet to the doorway.
Yep.
So I can see it. Oh my God! Seeing the size of these two birds, and I am going to the one on the bed. I am casting lightning lure.
Lightning lure. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I create a lash of lightning energy that strikes at one of the creatures. Burnt feathers smell. They can see within 15 feet of you. The target must succeed in a strength saving throw, will be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards you, and then take 1d8 lightning damage if it is within 5 feet of you.
Okay, I will make a strength check. It rolls a 14.
14 is my spell check. So yes.
Oh no! It holds it. You're like you've tethered it, and it's you're holding it in space. Is that a cantrip, lightning lure?
That there is a yes. It's an evocation cantrip.
Wow, that's a good one. I like that. Yes, so that's your turn. And next up we have Ikono. So that one's tethered at the moment. I think it disappears afterwards, doesn't it?
Yeah. Unless it only you're the one that creates the lightning, so you're basically pulling it towards you like you're some giant Van de Graaff generator.
Love it. So Ikono, you're next. You can slip past Mr. if you want to.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna try and throw the sheep over the bird that's on the nest.
Okay, so
I think he's closest to me.
okay, can you make a it will be a dex check then to see if you can toss the sheet over the top of the bird.
I rolled a 15.
15, I think with a 15 the sheet is now over the bird. The bird is not looking happy about it. You're holding on to one end of the sheet.
And I'll quickly shout out to one of the others, quick, look the other end.
Okay, right, it's now the bird's turn. So the bird, let me see. This bird is going to, seeing that you have blocked the way out, Wilbur, is going to come over and have a peck at you. It moves 10 feet and then it pecks and it rolls a 16. Does that hit you?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it does 4 slashing damage to you with a peck. And then, using its flyby ability, it flaps back out of range. Nobody expected pigeons to have skills.
Doesn't provoke.
Does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Okay. With the flyback. The other pigeon, I won't go into a big explanation about how I had geese growing up, but something you may know, this Okono, is that birds are very confused by the dark, and when things go dark, they tend to switch off. They tend to decide, oh, it's bedtime, it's time to go roost somewhere and go to sleep. So actually throwing a sheet over it has given you advantage in this next check. So it is going to do a wisdom check to see if it's disturbed by this with disadvantage. Okay.
It's like, a night time.
It rolled a 12. That's pretty good. Let's have. What did you roll as attack? So your attack was 15. So actually, no, it does not notice. It's now underneath the sheet and it's kind of feeling quite chilled. It's like, oh, they've all gone away. I'm perfectly safe in this white room. Okay. So Wilbur, it's now your turn.
Okay, so Wilbur is gonna go next to the one that picked him.
Yep.
And then grapple the neck.
Okay.
Give it a big, really proper bear hug to bind the wings. And
Okay,
then
so
hold the-
grapple would be a strength against his dex or strength, whichever's higher. He's going to choose dex to try and wiggle free. So, can you roll a strength check, please?
Okay.
It's athletics if you choose to use that.
Oh, I could have
You,
used
you, you don't worry. Roll athletics if that's
Okay.
higher.
25.
Well, oh yeah, that's much better. You rolled a 15 for strength and a 25 for athletics. So the pigeon is trying to wiggle free, and it rolls 13. No, you managed to grab the
and-
poor pigeon around the neck.
I'll say to Mr. Room to get another pillowcase.
Okay, cool. You shout over your shoulder, Mr. Oom, another pillowcase. Mr. Oom.
Mr. Oom's eyes light up at the size of Wilbur wrestling this bird in this violent embrace, and he just comes forwards and he's yes, hit him hard, and he just punches him with his weak, feeble arms and tries to punch this bird in the head, totally absorbed by this scene. So
Okay.
I'm going to do a strength check as an attack.
It would yes, it would be. Strength check. If you can punch this arm class. He is
Blimey.
restrained, so you do have advantage. But 15, yeah, you do manage to hit him. So you do. What's your strength?
Minus one.
So you do 1 point of damage to the pigeon as you punch it in the head. Awesome.
Instructions on
Bite him.
Yeah, absolutely. So yes, you punch him in the head.
It's more of a wet slap.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah. You slap him in the head. Yeah, he's okay. Okay, so that's your turn, Mr. Oom. Ikono.
Mr.
Over to you.
Oom he falls on the floor laughing, watching this rather weak that Mr. Oom has carried out. But he will keep the sheet over the pigeon, trying to keep it quiet, seeing that I've noticed that he's gone limp or as if it's going to sleep. It's quite relaxed.
Yeah. It seems to be very relaxed. That thing. So, what were you going to do then? So you've noticed this. What would you like to do?
Well, I don't particularly want to move or disturb it, so I want to
so you're trying to tuck it in.
Yes.
You're going to tuck
make
the
soft
sheet
cooing.
in.
Make it soft cooing noises.
Okay. So for the process of the stream, what would that sound like?
Can't hear it.
Right like that.
The mating attack siren.
Yes, the pigeon is chatting back to you. Right. So it's now now the pigeon's turn. The pigeon under the thing, it's still got disadvantage. It's going to make another wisdom check to see if it's less. If it's aware of what's going on. It's quite happy. It's going to sleep now. It rolled a 4, so it's absolutely happy. The male pigeon outside, who's being wrestled by Wilbur at the moment, is going to try and make an attack against you, Wilbur. It's going to peck at your head. See if it can take it's going for the eyes.
Isn't that with disadvantage?
It is with disadvantage. So with disadvantage, it's a 14. Does that hit you?
Nope.
Okay. So he pecks, and you manage to hold him at bay. Wilbur, it's your turn.
I'll say a bit louder to the Mr. Oom. Get the pillowcase, please. And then I keep on.
So he's still trying to wriggle free. So he's going to attempt to wriggle free with his dexterity. Can you make another athletics check?
Yeah.
So it's 20 this time.
Oh,
He
no.
does manage to get free. He wiggles free. And
shit.
he is. Yeah. Oh no, I couldn't wiggle free because I pecked at you. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I made that mistake. No, you've still got him tight. You've still got him snapped. Sorry, I made that mistake.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll.
you can't
I'll.
wiggle
I'll
free
also.
and-
I'll also. Can I try to drag him across here?
Yes, certainly. Yeah. You can drag him half your speed.
So that's 50. So it would be
Okay.
probably like here, and just there.
Okay. So yeah, you drag the pigeon over towards the bureau.
Yeah, I'll also turn a bit so it's next to the female.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you're trying to show him his nice, calm lady. He's getting a bit louder as he's kind of cooing and Mr. And then it's Mr. Oom's turn. What would Mr. Oom like to do?
Yes, punch him in the head, smash his head on the floor. Here, use this. And I tried to pick up the chest, but it's just too heavy.
Okay. Can you make an athletics check, please?
Athletics. Ugh. 0.
Yeah, something definitely went pop in your back. It doesn't feel good. Something definitely didn't feel good. Okay, Ikono, it's your turn. You're seeing Mr. Boom trying to lift his chest.
After face palming at what Mr. Oom's just done,
Mhm.
you all right? You're back, okay? I'm going to run and grab another sheet.
Okay, so that would be. So that sheet's gone from that bed, but there is the
Yeah,
sheet
that one's
here.
gone there.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna to run. You can go 60. So yes, you will be able to get there, pick up the sheet, and get just outside the door there.
There was a whole set of china laid out on the sheet, and you've managed to pull it out,
Yeah,
leaving
make
everything
it.
in place.
Magic. Just my speed's 35, not 30.
Oh, is it 35?
Oh.
Oh, so you can go 70. Check you out.
70. Yeah, it's still
Look
not going to
at
get back, but it gets me 10 feet closer.
Look at that. Okay, so you'll get to there. Okay.
Yep.
So you use your action, say a bonus action to whip a sheet off. Yeah, so
Yep.
you can move your character to there. Yeah. Can you make an acrobatics roll to see if you can get it out from underneath all the china?
Yes.
Oh, it's
Natural
like
20.
nobody was there. Nobody was there. Nobody was there. You just
Nobody
look at
saw
yourself. You just look at yourself in the mirror and give yourself a nod. Just run off again.
I'm on fire.
Iconic
Can't
rolled a
believe nobody saw
25.
Okay. So natural 20. It's the I'll put the battle music back on. There we go. So the pigeons are going to try and get out. He's going to try and beck you again, Wilbur. He's not happy with you. Disadvantage. He rolls a 14.
Oh,
He's
missed,
just
yeah.
one off you each time. Yeah, he rolled a 17 and 11 disadvantage. Plus 3, that's 14. So yeah, misses you, and the other one is going to do that wisdom check with disadvantage. See if she realizes that something's wrong. She doesn't. She's rolled a 7 with disadvantage. She's quite happy on her nest. It's just this white grey sky all around her. It's rather nice. Kind of
Very relaxing.
warm and cuddly in here. It's nice. Okay, Wilbur, it's your turn.
Can I try to like chokehold the pigeon to sleep?
So cold it to sleep. You can attempt to do so. Yes.
What would I roll for that though?
That would be. It's going to try and. Oh no, it can't slip out because it tried to peck you. It's going to be a. It would be.
How about
Probably.
a difficult? What do you call, not wrestle? When you hold someone.
Athletics?
Athletics.
Well, no, if you're doing a grapple, but with the
Yeah.
difficulty, so you're trying to actually grapple.
Yes,
and cause
that's
damage.
true. So yeah, do a grapple. It's not going to be opposed. Oh yeah, he will oppose it because he's trying not to be knocked out by this. But so I'm going to do a strength check. If you do an athletics check, and then we'll see if you can control it. Yeah,
roll
easily.
19.
He's getting weaker. You can feel him sort of getting a bit floppy in your arms. You know, you've done this a few times with animals before. You normally fish, but you know,
And probably siblings.
yeah, pigeon's like a flying fish, isn't it? You know, you're just a bit. Yeah, you're conscious that it could go wrong, but you're on the right track. Okay, so Mr. what was you?
Mr.
Very
Um's going
excited.
to move up beside it, his eyes bright and twinkling, and he's going to put his papery thin withered hands around the outside of Wilbus and try to help. Yes, squeeze the life out of it. Squeeze it until it is dead. And you'll feel this light pressure on the outside of your hands.
Can
as
you
I
make
try
a
to
strength
encourage
check, please? For athletics.
Athletics. I rolled a 5.
Okay, yeah. I would give you an advantage though, because you are squeezing on top of Wilbur. So let's say that that's 17. So because you're adding poundage onto Wilbur, you manage to knock
Wilbur
it out.
could probably
more.
resist me.
You probably could, yes. But yeah, so this thing is slowly kind of flapping and sort of it's not looking good for it. Ekono, what would you like to do?
I am going to run back into the room with my sheet
Okay.
and throw it over the pigeon. Try and do what I did with the last one.
Okay, so can you roll a acrobatics check or no, a dexterity check? Oh,
Step on his
Alright.
leg.
11. I'll say with that you do manage to get it over Mr. and the pigeon, because Mr. Oom's kind of hugging the pigeon very closely. So Mr. and the pigeon is underneath the sheet now. The pigeon's eyes are very close to Mr. Oom's eyes. The pigeon is going to attempt one last peck, the panicky peck, at Mr. this time, and he gets a disadvantage 5. So yeah, he's being
check.
5, maybe.
My 9 armor class is intact.
you're safe.
God, really?
The other one, see if it notices it's underneath the sheet. No, it's still disadvantaged. It rolled a 4. They're going out now, and Wilbur.
I'll place my leg on Mr. and
Yep.
like push him out from under the sheath,
Okay, under the sheet. Good idea.
and then use
So
my.
can you make an unarmed attack roll basically against?
Well, now I'm quite used to being moved around.
It's
and reposition.
unwilling movement, but should I just an attack? You want me to?
Yeah,
do?
just an attack. You're just kicking him out of the way. I mean, you're not going to do massive damage to him. 18, I think that hits you, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you get launched out from underneath the sheet.
Yeah.
Through. Bad.
Basically, he ends up like somewhere here next to the chest.
Yeah, you crumple up in the corner, and with that, the pigeon seems to calm in your arms, and you can return to
No,
you
then
got
we'll,
two very quiet pigeons in the
we'll
room.
wrap them up in the next to each
Yeah.
other under the blankets, and then I'll use my fishing net to wrap them together,
Yeah.
and then
Well, I
see
think
if there
after
is
pushing Mr.
eggs in the bed as well, in the nest.
Yeah. You go over to the so you wrap them both up.
Well, Mr. will stand up from beside the chest and say, "This one is putting up fights," and I will run back into it. I think.
No,
As far as he's concerned, there's a white sheet, and he was under it, and he's been thrown out from one side.
I'll just push him away again. It wasn't the pigeon, dumbass.
Yeah, if you can just put your hand out and just stop him. It's like a small granddad trying to get to the front of the pension queue.
Yep. So
I'll go
two.
back down to Mr. Fentwhistle and ask him for a spray bottle filled with water. So every time that Mr. does something, I can just spray him. How you do with like a cat?
I'm not sure I've got anything like that for you, sir. I'm really sorry. How's it going upstairs
Yeah,
with the
don't watch
pigeons? Well,
All calm and subdued. They're both fast asleep.
That's
Ready to transport as well.
Wonderful. Oh,
Yep.
good. Oh,
You
could
can
you
move them out to the barn as you asked.
Excellent. Right. So I've made ready in the barn. I've got a nice fenced off area. It's all enclosed, and it's got a place, a loft for them to what's it called? Roost in. Yes, roost. Sorry, catch up with myself. Yeah. So I've got that ready. Yes, wonderful. yeah, could you bring them down? If that's okay.
Yeah, no problem. I'll run back upstairs and we'll start to bring them down.
Okay. So we won't role play this, but yeah, over the next sort of hour, you carefully transport these 2 pigeons down. They're not quite man-sized. They're more like a large dog, sort of sized. Yeah, and you manhandle them down into the barn, where you set them up in the hayloft, and they seem quite happy up there. The hayloft's been cleared mostly of hay. You know, it's still got a bit up there for them to scratch around in. Mr. Fentwhistle turns around and goes, "Oh, I can feed them from the scraps in the pub, can't I? Oh, that'll be brilliant."
Yes.
Mr. Fentwhistle,
Yeah, Fentwhistle,
Yes, sir.
Fentwhistle, Mr. Oom, Mr. Oom.
there's a pigeon in my room.
What? There's a pigeon in your room, sir? What? Your room's downstairs, sir.
Ah,
Is it
someone has put a pigeon in the wrong rooms.
Oh, well, that's the master suite, sir. You can't be having that room unless you start to pay. Have you got some money to pay, sir?
My lady will sort it out. Terrence!
Right, okay. All right. I'll talk to Terence then in a bit. Right, thank you. Yes, I'll better get upstairs and start cleaning up. So he starts
I
to
don't know
bustle
why
around.
you read the
Maisie,
pigeon.
Daisy, come on. Let's go clear up the room.
And then I'll ask for a beer.
Oh, absolutely. You can have free. Yeah, this one's on the house. Yeah, absolutely. There you go. Would you like some food as well, sir?
Why not? Sure.
Okay. Well, while Maisie and Daisy are upstairs, I'll okay. What can I get you then? We got some nice ham and eggs on. We got some. We got some sea cucumber that's just come in, and some trout. No, not trout. Sorry, that's a freshwater fish. We're by the sea. Bream, we've got bream for you, sir.
I think I'll take the ham and eggs.
Okay, no problem. Ham and eggs for you, sir. Can I get you anything else, Mr. Oom? Another cup of peppermint tea, sir?
Yes, please, sir.
Oh, yeah, certainly. You feeling all right, Mr. Oom?
Is your mother going to be back soon?
No. Okay. Mr. Cunning. Mr. Cunning.
Yes.
What would you like to drink, sir?
I will have the usual ale, please, and I'll also have some ham.
Oh, ham and eggs for you too, sir. Okay, no problem.
Yes, please.
So he goes off into the kitchen to gather things and to get your drinks ready. And, yeah, the 3 of you sit there,
I will
Terence
look
is
at my 2
outside,
teacups.
one next to the other one. You do like to sniff at peppermint tea. You can still smell things. I mean, good
Yeah.
on the nut. Yeah. Yes, you did search the room and you found. Let's see what we roll. Can you roll a d6 for me, please?
3.
3. You find 3 pigeon eggs.
Yay.
Yeah,
Well-
there's a nice amount of fluff and things there. I think these are large eggs, the size of emu eggs.
I think those don't belong to me because I'll just take them to the pigeons.
Hmm.
So I don't even put them in my
Well, you could
inventory.
return them to the pigeons. They may you would know from your roll earlier that
Yeah.
they may destroy them because the nest's been messed with, or they may take them straight away. You're not quite sure with pigeons. They
That's
seem quite
okay.
stupid animals. Yeah.
Okay, well, fuck it, I'll just give them to the barkeep to cook.
Ah. Oh, thank you very much. Well, okay. Would you like extra large eggs with your?
Yes, if you don't mind, I have this massive body to uphold.
Oh, okay. goes off with the eggs, and yep. Later on, you're confronted, Ikono and Wilbur, with a huge egg with a piece of ham on top.
And a beak.
And a peppermint tea and 2 beers for the two of you. Thank you so much for sorting that out for me. That was very gallant of you. Fantastic. Oh. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what you want to do for the festival. There's lots of things going on. There'll be there's going to be a concert outside on the evening of the festival. Obviously, you'll be playing in here, Iconic, but outside the pub there'll be this big concert as well. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're the Broadband. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Yes, I've heard of the broadband.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's brilliant.
See if they want an extra loot with them.
Well, that's
After I
good
finish
news.
playing here, of
Oh,
course.
obviously. Well, it'd be nice to bring people in. You know, if they're enjoying the music out there, they can join the music. That'd be lovely. That's fantastic. So, yes. Well, it's lovely meeting you all. Well, I'll let you finish your food. Have a good time.
Thank you very much.
You hear me? Thank you.
What an annoying fellow.
Gonna be just thank you. Be a mouthful of
Hey.
eggs.
Seemed alright. Harmless.
He keeps pigeons in his rooms.
I don't think he keeps them there. I think they just flew in through the hole in the roof.
Ha! He has hole in roof.
Uh.
I'm glad I'm sleeping on the ground floor.
On the floor.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I imagine the Colonel was out organising, putting posters up and bigging you up. Maybe slipping a few coppers to children to talk about you behind people with money.
That's the sort of thing that the Colonel does, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's working streets. Terence is outside, watching the place, just letting it know that she will beat anybody up who comes near.
So what next?
Okay.
Off to the principal, not principal, mayor, I believe. Need to sign up for the run.
Right.
Okay. So as you make your way through the town, it's quite interesting, Limehelm. It's a peculiar mix of very, very posh houses on top of a harbour that's actually quite poor. You know, it's not, you know, the sort of the sea side of it. It seems quite seedy. Okay, that didn't come out quite as well as I expected. But you know, it seems quite low rent, and then you have this very posh area where there's all these gardens and these very sort of exquisite shops and lots of kind of beautiful dresses and sort of flamboyant things and tea rooms. Oh my God, so many tea rooms in this place. And as you wander through this little village, you know, there's this kind of rustic harbour, and then going up from there, there's these big mansions, and it's in each of these mansions you see these most glamorous men and ladies come walking out of these places. They look fabulous, because obviously this is where they're called. Look, my notes, but they are the. Let me get this right. Oh, I haven't got it written down. I've made notes on this. I don't know where I put it. Anyway, so they are a group of partners of various rich men and women from from Brindor, which is the capital, and they kind of live in this place. I did write it in the world notes, or in the no, it's in the world notes. Brindor, no, Brindor history, Brindor Bay, Limehelm. This is where I was. I think it's here. Yes, here we go. They are the Partners of Power. That's what they're called. And they are an influential and profitable part of Limehelm's economy. They're housed in substantial four-story flats along the seafront. These companions have cut out an important part in the region's celebrations. Prostitution itself is illegal in Brindor. And these are not prostitutes. These are partners of various rich and powerful people in Brindor. Now, in Brindor, people may get married for societal reasons, to build up sort of trading things or power things or things like that. But then, if they fall in love, then they might keep with a servant or fall in love with somebody. Then it is expected that these people will become part of the Limehelm community, and the massive wealth that comes from Brindor will then trickle down into Limehelm, and these people have quite a lot of sway when it comes to what happens in Limehelm. And there's a massive industry that's grown up around this. So as you walk along, you see these very fabulous looking men and ladies all going to these wonderful tea rooms and various, high class bars and various kind of shops and sort of chocolate shops and all these kind of expensive, very, very expensive things. I mean, these are very much out of your price range. And as you're walking along, you suddenly feel that you're being kind of squeezed to the left-hand side of the street, and you feel yourselves kind of like sort of walking along the darker side of the street and sort of staying away from the bright colours and the fancy people in the centre. And you make your way towards the town hall, which is at the top of the hill, and this is called the Helm Hall, and this is where the Mayor Fernkey lives. It's a grand building, probably around it's built out of kind of white stone, sort of big archways and large windows. It is really quite beautiful. And as you walk up towards it, you can see there's sort of people eating outside the shops nearby. It's an open square in front of it. There's no kind of you've left behind the blacksmiths and the fishmongers and all the smelly things, and these are all sort of pristine cafes and beautiful flower beds and all this kind of stuff. It really is quite posh up here, and you're kind of Mr. You do look the part, although tattered, but Wilbur and Nicole look fine, but Wilbur's feeling quite self-conscious by this stage, possibly because
let me check if I would. I wouldn't.
Okay.
Because
you don't feel
charisma of 6.
Okay.
I don't give a
just
fuck.
Following along. Don't give a fuck. Okay. So as you reach the top of this part, you see the rich ladies and gentlemen are eyeing you as you walk up the hill. Some of them give you a nod, Ikono. And Mr. They kind of just look you over. You look like you're some kind of clerk. And but they're all kind of looking at Wilbur with some interest, and some of them sort of lean over and just tap on each other and sort of look over and sort of point towards you.
He is not with me.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay, no problem. Steps out on his way. You approach the town hall itself, the Helm Hall, and you walk up, and you see a couple of guards standing outside. They give you an appraising look at Kono and Mr. and they say, "Hello, sirs. How can we help you?"
I'll have peppermint tea, please.
Oh, I'm afraid you'll have to go to one of the cafes there, sir. I'm a guard here at the town hall. This is the Helm Hall, sir.
We're,
I
Speaks
bet
in a
you're
very
We're
slow
here-
voice.
we're here to sign up for the Lime Run.
Oh, the line run, of course. Yes. If you just there's a line just at the side there. Oh, it's just gone in, sir. So if you just follow that line, just down to your right there. You go down to the right. There's a small door underneath the grand staircase. You go in, and it's a small stone room. And on one side, you can see it's kind of a guard room, really, but just being used to sign people up for the Helm Run. And sitting down there, you can see there's looks like a guard, but he's got slightly posher armor. And he looks up at you and he goes, "Ah, hello. You chaps signing up for the Helm Run?"
Yes.
Table for 3, please.
oh, well, it'd be good to have some casualties down there. So can I can interest any of you in signing up, or are you just here for the giggles?
I'll sign up.
Oh, you'll sign up? Okay.
Sign-
Oh, what's your name,
Sign
sir?
the three of us up.
Wilbur.
Oh, so 3 of you. Okay. Jolly good. So, yes, Wilbur. Yes. I think I've seen you around town before, Wilbur.
Yes.
I'm Captain Maddox. You might have heard of me. You know.
Yes, I've heard of you, but usually don't have any squirrels with the law.
Squirrels, sir? Okay.
Yes.
No
squirrels for the law.
Oh, okay. Quarrels. Oh, sorry, quarrels. I thought you said squirrels with the law. That would be an entirely different thing.
Yes.
Entirely different. Squirrels with the law. Wow. And you, sir. What's your name? Oh, sorry. It'll be
Peter.
2 silver fee, please.
Is that each or for the 3 of us?
No, each. Sorry.
Well, sure.
Administration fees. You understand?
Yes.
Of course.
Sure, it's fine.
Don't worry, gentlemen. I can cover the fee. After all, I'm sure the guard may recognise me from around town as well. I'm Ikono Sunset, performing at the Nattering Nilberg Hotel.
The Nattering Nilberg. Yeah, I know it well.
Yes.
Best hotel on the bay. Oh, it's beautiful down there. Oh, are you playing tonight?
Yes, playing all week.
I
I'm here
may
all week.
come down. I'm free tonight. I may bring my lady down to see you. That one she would love. What kind of songs do you play?
All sorts from ballads to up-tempo jaunty tunes.
Ooh, lovely. Oh, I do like a jaunty tune, and my wife does like a love ballad, if you know what I mean.
I certainly do.
Oh,
You
very
little
good,
wink.
very good. Oh, this is exciting. Well, it's good to meet somebody. So you're signing up as well, and sir, your confused companion. What would she? Does he have any plans?
Yeah,
He-
autograph, certainly. I will sign the book.
Right. Good. Okay. Yes, it'll be hilarious seeing how you'll do. Indeed. Well, the Lime Run runs on the day of the Limehelm Festival. In the day, I don't know if you know about the Limehelm Festival. Have you heard much about it?
Well,
Obviously, you've come to play at the Nattering Nilberg, but the other 2 of you, do you know much about it at all?
My room has pigeons.
Right, okay. I think there may be more than pigeons in your nest, sir. So, the Limehelm Festival, it runs through the day. There are various stalls and things going on throughout the day, and then partway around lunchtime, you need to all gather by the Limehelm Run. Okay, and the Limehelm Run is the entrance to Limehelm Run is up by the well, and we go down, and we'll lead you down into the Limehelm Run, and then we'll let you loose with the Limehelm Run. Okay, each of you will have to wear a helmet. These are the Limehelm helmets. They will be securely attached to your heads, and you will have to make your way through the Limehelm Run without any vision at all. It's what makes the Limehelm Run so hilarious, because all the way up the caves you can hear the bongs of victory as people hit their heads on various things. It gives you a wink, Wilbur. You'll definitely hit your head, sir. There are various obstacles to avoid, but I won't go into those. But good luck to each and every one of you. He then turns and he says, to you, Akona, he says, I will come down later to see you. Very excited.
I look forward to it, and I'm sure you do as well.
Yes, thank you. Oh, that's very good. So, yes, he moves you on, and you, unless you want to ask him anything else.
How long till the event starts?
Oh, the Lime Run Festival is in 2 days' time.
Okay.
Okay? Is that all right?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Many people will be coming to Limehelm in the time. A lot of the people, Brindor tends to empty for the Limehelm Festival. Very popular with the inhabitants of Brindor, and obviously the Partners of Power will lose that as well. He does give you a look. He says, I will tell you before you get involved that there will be a number of fight pits working around the Limehelm Festival. Fighting itself is illegal in the city limits of Limehelm. And he gives you a very stern look. But I may come and see you about that later.
No, the fight pits are okay.
Yes, as long as they're not in Limehelm. Right, so, yes, I'll see you later. Goodbye! Okay.
Who was that man? What was his name?
God, don't worry. Captain Maddox.
He said something about the violence, yes?
No violence.
Ah,
Fight pits.
And at that point, I think we're gonna take a 5-minute break, guys. So if you want to take a break, we can do. I'm gonna put the camping scene on. There we go. Okay.
Oh my god. Windows, why are you so...
I'll see you in 5 minutes.
Okay. See you in 5.
back.
Oh, I'm still here.
I'm back.
Seems like the link wasn't allowed. The cat. The cat. I'm making notes to what to fix on the screen.
That's cool. Well, at least it's seems to be screaming.
I don't know.
Oh,
No link on. Overlay for Twitch chat. I have a game mechanic related issue I'd like to fix.
Okay. Are we broadcasting all this?
Well, I can say that after being done.
Oh, that's okay. Cool. We'll do that. Okay. Turn down the music. I did turn it up because I could barely hear it. Big by the woodland campsite. Right. Go back to.
Neil is still here. Okay.
Yeah. I'll just move us back so we're ready for Neil when he comes back.
I'm back.
Cool.
Welcome back.
All right. So, by the time you've registered for the Nattering Nilbog, for the Limehelm run, for the Helm run, sorry, you make your way back down through the town, and you do notice there are a number of men and women who are taking especially an interest in you, Wilbur. He's very tall, isn't he? Yes. Looks strong, if you ask me. What do you think, dear? Well, you reach the bottom of the hill, and you start to get in amongst the normal houses, the fish, sort of fishermen's cottages and various storage sheds for the fishing boats and various things that where they repair the nets.
We have
huts,
taken the
all that
wrong
kind of
turn,
stuff.
yes? We are in shit part of town.
What would you like to do?
I don't know about the other people with me, but I was thinking of going to make a couple of practice runs in the route that we're gonna take on the run.
Oh, do you think you could do that?
Oh, in 2 days. So why not? Just walk it.
You go and take a look, and there's a guard outside, and there's some signs up saying "Opened for the Lime Run only."
Mr. Oom, would you like to distract that guard?
Yes, certainly.
Just make sure he's not looking to the entrance for a while.
Right, let me just think. Yeah, from about 60 feet away, Mr. Om is going to look at him, and he's going to hold out his hand, and between his thumb and his finger that are gripping together, he's going to hold this man's head between them. And then muttering a spell, this man will suddenly grasp at his head with an intense headache.
Oh.
I've done a mind sliver.
Sliver. Yeah.
Yeah. DC 14, and it will do 5 psychic damage and take, more importantly, 1d4 from his next saving throw, which hopefully will be a perception one whilst Wilbur runs in.
Oh my gosh. I am going to do a. I need to find a guard. Oh my god, you've just randomly done something. Thank goodness. This is always fun. I will pull up a.
Every time.
They squeeze your head.
Squeeze your head. I like the way you do it.
Attacking a guard.
Always a
Yeah,
good
it's
start.
not the best thing
Well-
to do, attacking a left guard.
From 60 feet away, just some old man is just holding it in his hand. He's not gone up and punched him.
Yeah, I would say right. Let me roll a d20 and see if he plays himself. He's got +1 on this. Oh, didn't work.
For fuck's sake.
Didn't work. So yeah, Wilbur's still sort of there next to you, kind of waiting as you squish his head.
I will shout out, "Fuck you and fuck the law!" And I will put my finger up and I will start shuffling in the other direction.
The guy looks at you and sort of
I'm walking away from Mr. Just. Oh no!
This is where you chased me, fool boy. And with that, I will cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I will return 30 feet until I can just give this guy a poke in the chest with the Mage Hand. You, fat boy! You cannot catch me if you try.
Okay, can
With
you
that
make
comment.
an athletics check, please? See how hard you
Yes.
poke him in the chest.
Oh, athletics check.
Your
I am
strong
going
suit,
to.
I'd say.
6.
He's good.
One of his
Oh, dear.
buttons slightly rotates.
Yes, it's absolutely one of his buttons slightly rotates, and he sort of looks down in puzzlement.
Well, as I walked away from Mr. Room earlier, I
Yep.
went like outside of the vision cone of the guard or the field of view. I'll start sneaking.
Right.
Well, I'm going to walk up to the guard then, confidently.
Can you roll a?
Stealth?
Really messing me around here. Yeah, stealth check, please.
25. Natural 20.
20. Ah, excellent.
Nat 20.
Natural 20. Okay, so you are able to sneak past the guard, who got the thing here. He has got a passive perception of 12, so he does not notice you sneaking the other way. He's too infixed, sort of staring with slight puzzlement in his eyes at this old man who is like swearing at him and like trying to squish his head and
I've just
pointing
walked
at
up to him. I've walked up to him now.
Oh, okay.
So.
Are you all right, sir? Do you need some help? There is a
So,
apothecary here in town.
I was trying to distract you so I could cheat and have look in run. Yes, but you not fall for it. You good guard. Yes, not better than other people's.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say, sir. Yes,
I
you
could
work hard
offer
here.
you. I could offer you. I have a button and half a ticket stub for entry. Yes.
I'm afraid not, sir. That ticket stub's been used. And the buttons
Terence!
aren't currency.
Terence, where is Terence? I'll find my lady. She sorts this out. Yes.
Terence your carer, sir?
She does care for me. Yes, very unprofessional for a guide, but you know, I cannot blame her. Could anyone? I will be here, and I will walk back to where I was.
Right, sir. Okay. He keeps looking towards you with a slightly weird look on his face. Wilby, you managed to get up towards where the entrance is. It is a closed gate. It seems to have some kind of lock on it.
Well, is it closed from the top to the roof as well?
Yes, yeah. It's a big wooden gate that closes on this.
Oh. Mm,
There's water running underneath through the bottom of it. It's kind of like open. There's like a 2-inch gap, with several beams going down.
mm. Well, I have.
2-inch gap between each of the beams. Sorry.
Well, do I try to make it a bit larger? Any
You
of
can
the
certainly
gaps,
try. Yeah.
so I can fit through. That's gonna be
It's 2 inches wide, so yeah, you're gonna have to try. Yeah, they're quite strong beams.
Well, if it's not attached from the, is it inside a ground, the beam?
No. It seems to have it's like a portcullis that's come down from the top. So it's like a gate that's come down from the top, and it's resting on the floor, but it seems to be locked in place.
Oh, okay. Then I
And there's
probably
water
won't-
streaming out between these open slats.
Can I just ask, would Mr. Om be able to see Wilbur's struggle with the doors? Or
Yeah.
is this somewhere else?
No, I should think so.
And is it, what is this? Can I see, is it like on a rock, this door, or is this sort of like sand and.
It's on rock, but it's a limestone.
Right, okay.
That's why it's called Limehelm, because these are limestone.
Ah.
It's a limestone river which is running out of the.
Right. I will attempt to head back to the guard as if I have found something and I wanted to give it to him.
Yep. Start coming back. Oh, hello, sir. Nice to see you again.
I found it. It was a letter, I think. Look, can you read this to me? And I'm going to hand him the ticket stub that's quite creased. It is very important, and I'm hoping to distract him so he can maybe just squint at this ticket for a second.
Okay. Make a persuasion roll.
Right, okay. I think I can do that. Persuasion. Persuasion. And the roll is slow, but it is 17.
17. So he does take a look at you, and he kind of like, okay, I'll play along. He's a bit bored. I'll give him a roll. Plus, yeah, 18. I mean, so far you seem to be very confused and very sort of.
Yeah.
He's aware of you, and he's very wary because he's not sure that's going on. So he does roll roll a 6, but
Right.
he's kind of engrossed with the thing now, and he's looking at it and goes,
As he's
"Oh,
looking at the
it's
ticket,
something that says something along the lines of, yep."
I am going to put my arm around the side of him and pointing towards the gap below the door.
Mhm.
I don't know whether Wilbur's there or not. But I'm going to cast Mold Earth.
Oh,
Can use a portion of earth, dirt, or stone that you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube. You manipulate it one of the following ways. What I'm going to do is I'm going to target, you cause it to become difficult terrain. I'm hoping to make a scoop underneath it so that Wilbur can sneak in.
you
Shapes,
cause
colours,
shapes,
appear-
colors are both to appear on dirt. No. Dirt stone is the target of the ground. You can cause difficult terrain. No. Target loose earth. You can instantaneously excavate loose earth.
So it's not loose earth. So that's
No,
not going
it's
to work.
kind of there's some gravel, but yeah, that kind of he clears the bottom of the thing for you.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
best I can do with that.
Yeah.
And then I will look at the guard and say, "Well, I never. That is mine." And I take the ticket back.
Oh, all right, oh sir.
I
Is there
must be
anything
with
you wanted
mother.
to do while he did this? Well,
Uh,
yeah, Wilbur and
Icono.
Ikono. So while you were, Ikono and Wilbur, while he was doing that, you were stood by the gate. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'll really try to give it a lift this time.
Okay. Athletics check.
25.
Oh, nice. Yes. Yeah. A little bit of a creak and a crack. It starts to lift up. It lifts about 3 inches. And you can see you've kind of lifted it up another 3 inches. So there's probably about a gap of like 4 inches underneath it now. But it's got caught on because basically it's got a padlock on it. So it's, it's caught on the give in the padlock.
Oh, padlock. Let's see. And now because someone swept the ground clear, there isn't any stones around to use on the padlock. I really have. I have nothing.
Okay.
Cook's utensils.
What do you want to do, Ikono?
I think I'm going to go back to the guard and try and sort of play along with the distraction.
Okay.
There you are, Mr. Oom. I do apologise, sir.
Icky!
He's Oh. Where's that spray bottle of water? No, not Icky. No.
This man is Icky.
apologise.
You have heard of him. He plays with the string thing. Women throw underpants at him and stuff. It's most embarrassing.
Oh,
Well,
right.
that part is true.
Oh, okay, sir. I mean, there's many people who do that kind of thing in town. Yes, sir. Nice to meet you, sir. Is this a friend of yours?
Would you like him to sign something? Your helmet, maybe, or your sword?
Sign something, sir. I can't think. I don't actually know who he is, sir.
I am Ikono Sunset. I'm playing at the Natter Nilbog Hotel.
Oh, the Night in Nilbog. Yeah, it's a bit expensive for me, unfortunately. It's quite a pricey tavern. Captain tends to go there. I can't afford it. I heads down to the Sherbet Dip. It's it's down the other end of the. Tends to be the local sheep farmers go there.
Things have changed. You should try the wobbling nibble, or they take birds now. So why not? You try. You come with wife and see, and you'll see Mr. Icky play. Yes, here stamping feet and things.
Icky, right? Okay, Icky.
No. Ikono.
And my friend, I have a friend with me, Willie. Where is he? Icky and Willie, and me.
Icky, Willie, and you, sir. What are you on
Yes.
about? So
I am
his
going
name's
home
Icky.
now.
You've
Thank
got-
you very much for the ride.
Right. Okay. I'm very confused, sir. I'm very confused.
I
You're
like
not
him.
the only one. Let me apologise for my friend. And let's
Do you
leave the
need to
nice
see
man
an
alone,
apothecary? Because he seems quite ill. He said he had a Nicky Willie.
He tried to take my stump.
What? I don't understand what's going. Look, sir, I'm guarding this here mine. Oi, you! What are you doing over there?
Ah, there he is.
Oh,
You there, yeah, you bugbear. Get away from them gates. Stop picking them up. That needs to stay close until the run. It's dangerous, you know.
Oh, I didn't know it was for the run.
Yeah, you can't read. That's your problem. There's a big sign there. It says danger.
Danger. Cave.
Yeah, dangerous cave, sir. Yeah, we got a problem down there. It seems to be we need to get it cleared out next couple of days. Captain's trying to get some sort of adventurers of some kind to go down there and clear it out.
Well,
I will do
we
it.
are the adventurers he hired.
All right. Oh, are you?
Yes.
But no, I don't believe you. You make a persuasion
Let me give
check.
you my card. It would clear everything up.
Persuasion
back the
is
ticket,
my
so-
strong suit. Let's see. Oh yeah.
He looks at you with a very puzzled. No, I don't believe you. Get out of here until you've got a letter saying that you're working for Captain Maxim. You are not allowed back here. Do you hear me?
Okay.
That's you, Icky.
Maxim.
You, Willie. I'm going to be writing you two up. And what's your name? Mr. I think he's a fake name. Willie is Mr. Going to get out of here.
And I'm already halfway there.
Let's go. Willie.
I think once I find what else, it's easy to carry around.
CCD.
This is a crystal disc that if you put in vegetable, it is less bounce.
Just random.
Let's go. You jumped in then.
You should travel more.
Yeah,
Clearly not
it's
travelling in
approaching
most
evening now as you walk back down the hill. You walk across the bayfront, water glinting in Brindle Bay. You see the lights of the various villages across the way. You can see, you know what these are, but you see the lights blind water straight across the bay. And then Brindle lights up to your right. Side, further away, and then to the left you see like Mudville or further away. Little smile comes on your lips as you see the light skip across you approach the annual mobile. It's approaching evening, and a slightly flustered looking Fent Whistle is to us. Oh good, you're here. I was worried you wouldn't come in.
We were
No, don't worry. Never renege on a contract.
Oh, very good. I was slightly worried, I got to say. I've set you up in your normal place. The place is starting to pick up. It's getting a bit busier.
Okay.
There's the usual custom in.
I will grab Wilbur's arm before he leaves me. I was thinking on the way here. You fisherman. Water gets high on those doors or above tide?
There was
Because
water
if
in the
water
game.
gets high, we can go back underwater and break lock and get in.
I don't think it's that low on the ground.
Ah. Oh, nice thought.
Good thought.
Who's taken my teas?
What? Who can cut
I'm
off
good.
your teeth?
Who has taken my teas? There was two.
Oh.
Here, one here
Oh,
and one here.
I put them away, sir. They were cold, were quite smelly, to be honest. Maisie, get the chaps some drink, please. Chaps, you know my wife, Geraldine.
Everyone knows Geraldine.
All the boys know Geraldine.
Yes. I've heard that one before. Yeah, well, welcome to the bar. You know where you are. There you go. Get yourself set up for the evening. Can I get you some food or anything to drink?
I'll take the beer as well, as usual.
Okay, certainly.
Oh, whiskey. Pre-show ritual and all that, just whiskey. That was in the rider that we got.
At this point, coming bustling down the stairs, the Colonel appears.
He's got arms full of t-shirts and hats and little flags with Iconic on it. He comes stumbling over and drops them in a pile at our feet.
Aren't you supposed to be selling those, Colonel?
Oh, I'm just getting them. I'm fucking selling them as. Oh, come on, my boy. Save that throat. No talking. Remember the rules? Remember, one at a time back at the dressing room. So when you're getting knackered.
Nod my head.
Right, you, put this on, and you this, and you this. And if anyone asks, you bought them, and they were a lot of money, and they're worth it. he starts handing out badly made Hessian style tabards with Iconic written on it. On the back, it says at the top, Freehelm, and the date, and then the space for other ones.
Freehelm? Where's Freehelm? He's Van Wessel asks.
Oh, well, don't ask, but I got them cheap because of that. So I'm going to promote it as a festival. Limehelm's own Freehelm. Free the, I don't know, spirit or something. You know, you think about it. Anyway, they're a silver each. Would you like a couple? Maybe one for your wife?
Oh, I will, yeah. I mean, if we're the centre of Freehelm, then that sounds exciting, yes.
Oh,
He
well, there you
gets
go.
a couple of t-shirts. Have you got them in any colours, or just white?
They tend to go red by the end of the concert, or brown, depending on how bad the performance is. But yeah, they're colour changing.
Right, I see.
You
okay.
just wear them for a long time, and they'll change colour. And with that, he'll pick up some of the remnants, and he'll go over to a bunch of kids in the corner to try to get them to do child labour and promote these souvenirs for little money.
All right, mister.
One of them, as he's leaving, he'll just jab with the tip of his dagger, just to let him know. Remember, I'm not messing.
All right,
Don't
mister.
bring back all the money. You won't
Yeah.
get paid, and I'll
Yeah.
cut you.
All right. Will do.
Right. And he's going to go over and make sure that the stage and Mr. Icono's, what do they call them? What do you call it when you ask for something to be kept behind the stage? That's quite unique to the performer.
Oh God, runner? No, it's rider.
No, I was thinking that.
Rider.
Rider. Yeah, see if the rider's there.
It's not a runner, it's a rider.
Whether the cages have been delivered yet.
Yep.
Okay, didn't think it was that sort of performance. But... Right, we'll start then, shall we? Should we do a performance check?
Yes, you can do it. Yeah, it's starting to heat up. There's various people in the bar. Okay, you're a bit rusty.
Oh, 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of days.
Oh, bring on comic!
Mr. Oom's already heckling.
Yes.
Terence gives Mr. Oom a look.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but he's terrible. How many times do we have to watch this poor show?
Yep. A Fish Whisperer goes over and joins some darts. You're shortly joined by a peculiar-looking fellow with a rat. Hello there. Is that you, Fish Whisperer?
Yes, that's me.
You fancy a game?
War.
Ah, okay. Best of 2, 3? Probably best of 3 would be better. I mean, best of 2. We could have one each and then we'd never finish.
Sure.
Alright. Okay, so can you make an acrobatics check or dex roll, please?
Dex roll.
Yeah.
14.
14. I am gonna use. Yeah, let's use a cam. So this guy's called Ogam Volteroy, and he's also gonna make a. Let's roll dex. Yes, he's gonna make a dex roll. 16. So he wins. First dart's in much higher score than yours. Next dart, please. Oh, that was good. You see, I got 16. You got 14.
7.
Oh, 17. There you go. That's a good score. Let me see if I can beat that. Oh, 12. No,
Okay.
I didn't get that. So
So
you're
up to
on.
this one.
So let me count it. You're on 31, and I'm on 28. Right. That's that. Oh, 11. Oh, I could do this. I could do this. 11. So
No.
you're on. What am I chasing? What am I chasing? 30. 31. 11 is 42. So I gotta get more than 42. Oh, I got
Ooh.
21. I got 21. 777. You see that? 777. Very
Nice.
excited.
Very good,
So
very good.
yeah, so he wins that first round. So he said, "Oh, that's a silver." Oh no, we had best of 3. We said, didn't we?
Yeah.
All right. So up to you then.
I don't know where the bet came from, but I'm just.
Oh,
going
well,
for
we
fun.
always bet. You always put a silver down them. Yeah.
I don't even know how much money I have.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you got some money. Or your friends have. 12. Okay, that's a good start. Double 6. Oh, I got double 6 as well. Look at that. Neck and neck. Oh, 11. Oh, you're losing your touch there, right? You're 23. Oh, I can win this one now. Oh, yeah. I get 3. Okay, well, I got 15 and you're on 23 at the moment. That's not good, is it? Go on. See what you get last
7.
one.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
30.
doable. Let me see what I can get. Oh, 17. Oh, I done it there to 23. I'm on 32.
Wait.
He's on 30.
I win. That's a silver off you. Thank you very much. Nice doing business with you, Mr. Fish Whisperer.
Huh. Well, that was ass.
You lose a silver, and he goes off to the bar, and he plonks the silver down. He goes, Geraldine, give me a glass of port, please. Yes, darling.
Got a 12 and another performance check. Still warming up.
Oh, yeah, it's still warming up.
Keep it up.
Still warming
You're
up.
warming up.
Yeah. Terence turns to Mr. Room and gives you a long look.
Okay, I'll do it. Just this once. Yay! The goat boy is so good. I am so happy. I am here. Is that okay? Does that suffice?
Terence gives you a nod.
I once had broken leg. His
Thank you,
music
thank you
make
very
it
much.
better.
This next song is dedicated to my new friend.
You've done 3
Willie
performance rolls. 11, 12, 13.
Oh, 13.
Yeah, and plus 7 to the performance as well.
And I have plus 7 to him. Yeah, they're awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
So what, let's actually let's try clicking on the loop and see how I do.
Bring on the animal act.
Twang! String
Break,
goes.
break the
Oh,
string on the loop. I've just rolled
Fed
that
whistle
one.
goes over to the Colonel and starts going, Mr. Colonel, sir, I just want to point out, Conan's not very good tonight. I thought you said he was good. He went on about this iconic stuff, and I thought, well, he's got a very, catchy name. Almost feels like he's
No.
one on his own.
This is a
you know.
psychological approach. You see, this is all mind games I learned from wizards up north. You see, you make them think that you're really, really shit, and then you bring out the big guns, and all of a sudden they're blown away. All right, any minute now, you watch. It's almost on the drop. You watch.
Right.
Come on, Iconic, do your bloody job. Oh God, shit, boys! I should never have given up the talking dog.
7 on that. You've rolled 6 or 5. Yeah, this isn't going well. There are people actually leaving the pub at this stage.
Should I try
Uh,
play play your instrument for you?
we didn't know this, but this was the night that the bard failed. Yep. The pub itself is starting to empty as people are like hearing the slightly off notes and the slightly croaky voice, and they're sort of.
I'll sing with you.
No. I can get this back. I can get this back. Honestly, I can. I can get this back.
There we go.
It is Icky
Yay!
Willy!
Yay!
Icky Willy!
Uh,
I like this double act. They're funny.
you just
He
needed some
hits the little one.
encouragement.
There's a lady with a crossbow who comes striding in. And
Yay.
Quick,
she
lady,
takes a look
shoot
at you
him.
playing the
Do
music.
us a favour.
She looks at you, Mr. Holmes, smiles, and heads to the bar.
I'm so glad I sang with you. So you started playing better.
You made me sound a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Colonel. See? Hey, see? Told you. Hey? Lures them in. Psychological.
A drummer comes in from outside. You do recognise him from days before Akono.
You can fuck off, but I don't owe you that money.
Not the second one. There you go.
First
23.
one. Yeah.
23 performance.
23 performance. Yep.
Nice.
There's
Yeah,
a
you're getting
lot
into it now,
behind.
and you can see Fenris
Yeah.
will kind of relax a little bit as you really start to rock out. Oh, good, this is.
Yeah.
It's much better that, Mr. Colonel, sir. I was a bit worried there for a moment. I can see that you were right. It was a plan all along. Oh, let me just go clear up these darts.
This is not terrible.
I think you're going to have a permanent commentary.
Yeah. Permanent heckler.
Yep, absolutely. Yep, the pub's now starting to fill out.
Oh no.
Wilbur's
Every-
singing along. Blah, 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 blah.
We're associated with me.
No,
My brand.
I'm dancing on the side of you. Not in the way. I'm not very good at dancing, it seems.
No one's watching.
Yeah.
No.
They're all fixated on Icon.
Definitely. Especially with a 23.
Yep. He's got this down. So you're playing some hearty music. The pub is really buzzing now. Even the drunk outside is nodding his head heartily. And you do notice it's doing well. There's a chap in the corner who seems to be nodding his head, and he seems to be enjoying the music. He's been there all night. He's sat over in the corner, just chilling. Did you want to talk to any of the people in the bar?
I'll try and catch the Colonel's eye while I'm performing and sort of nod my head towards the stranger in the corner. So, as to give him the nod, say this guy could be a fan or buy some merch or.
Alright, well, Colonel will grab a t-shirt and a badge and a cap, and he'll walk over. Join the show?
You wander over to this chap. He's not too tall. He's about 5'10", very muscular chap with sort of thick sheepskin boots and not big coat sort of strapped over the back of the chair behind him. And he sits there and he pulls his dank hair out of his eyes and goes, "Yeah, I like a nice stew."
A what? An iced stew?
A nice tune.
Oh, yes. Yeah, well, that's what you got. In spades. In spades. He's going places. He's been places. He's coming from places. I tell you. have a complimentary badge. And I slide a badge over towards him.
Thank you very much. That's
Oh.
very kind.
So, I could let you in on a small deal we're doing for some of our more particular patrons of the Iconic fan club. If you are ever interested, I could sign you up for the minimum starting fee of $1, but that does get you complete access backstage after every concert and free entry for the next week.
Right. So, you're saying I have... Well, you shut that bloody bugbear up. He's wrecking the song.
I'm dancing on the thing,
Oh,
but I was
sorry.
that good of a dancer.
He's fallen over. Probably for the best.
It's two zeros in a row. Yeah.
He's bashed his head on the timbers
Well,
of the roof.
It's fallen down now, and the furniture's going to be very happy. But hopefully that's not going to diminish your appreciation of this sort of fine pedigree performance.
No, I'm enjoying it. It's very nice.
Yeah.
My compliments. And he pushes a gold. As you know, he pushes a small pouch across the table towards you. My compliments.
Well, I put those kind of things in my past, but seeing as you're free, and you'll grab the pouch.
Not to you, to your bard friend.
Yeah, obviously, I am purely the silver hands that take from the giver to the him over there with no trousers on. Right. Oh, thank you very much, sir. I will not look at this at all. And I will walk
Say
away
that you
whilst
don't.
looking into it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you
And I will
looked
go back round
inside,
the corner.
There's a pouch. It's got about 15 silver in it.
I'll get Icono's attention between songs. Look, there's a guy
Alright,
over
we're
there.
going
He's
to take
giving.
a little break. We'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, there's a guy over there dressed up in like furry trousers and stuff, right? He's given us 5 silver. I think he wants to fuck you. But I mean, I'd take it. I mean, we've never had this before. So anyway, any advances? Think twice. Think of your purse. And well done. You got shit to start with, but you've picked up. Well done.
Thanks, Colonel. Always rely on you for a few kind words.
T-shirts are available at the bar. Right, and I will wander off near the door and try to either encourage people in or sell merchandise.
Okay. So, Colonel goes outside. I think Terence has probably gone outside now, just keeping an eye on the outside. Not letting everybody in. Wilbur's recovered from his dancing. He's got a slightly bloody head. A small gnome walks up to Wilbur with a horn and says, "Hello,
Hello.
your dancing was really bad."
I know.
Oh, well, I just thought I'd point it out. I didn't know if you noticed. You kept trying and you kept hitting your head.
Okay, I'm gonna make a roll. Temperament check.
Right.
You're lucky.
Wisdom.
Oh,
Big wisdom roll.
okay. Oh no. Oh well, that's better than that.
Okay.
No, it wasn't. Okay. The gnome is gonna fly out.
Roll a 4.
I'll grab the gnome and yeet him towards the door.
Yeet him. Gonna throw him.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an athletics check. He's gonna try and dodge you. Actually, can you make a attack roll? Yeah. So that'll do. Athletics check. He's gonna use his +2 on this. Yeah, he dodges out the way. Ah, see ya! And he runs off around the bar between the stools.
Wilbur is kind of glad that the gnome dodged.
Right, Ikono, you notice that there's a the chap that came in earlier with the drum is looking at you. Make a it'll be a history check with advantage.
Who's this for? The Colonel.
Ikono.
All right.
Straight tens. Yeah, you know him. You can't. Yeah, you can place him. He was in the band. He was in the band. He joined just after you left.
Okay. I will go over and talk to him.
Okay. Go over.
Where is he?
Just it.
Oh, that one there. Okay. What are you doing here? know you.
Right, yeah, right there, Ikono. How you doing?
Well, you heard my set. I'm doing pretty well. Unlike you guys.
Yeah, I came down to have a bit of a laugh because, you know, I heard the first bit was pretty rough, and you know, people coming out and saying, "Have you heard? Have you heard the crap that he's playing in there?" So I thought I'd come down and have a listen, but sounded pretty good. Glad it did.
Oh, it's not. Thanks. So, you know, bigger and better things after going solo.
Going solo. I never was told by the guys what happened between you and the band. You fancy a drink? Well,
Oh, you buying?
I guess you drink. And he catches the lady at the bar's eye, and she sends over a couple of beers. Where'd you whistle on that, sir? Why don't you?
Thank you very much. But,
So,
well, when are you guys playing?
we're not playing until tomorrow. No, the next night. Yeah, so it'll be 2 days time. Not tomorrow night, the night after. We just came down early, you know, for a bit of fun and, you know, see some folks, that kind of thing.
Don't let me stop you. You've caught, you know, the first part of my show, and no doubt I'll catch you guys in a couple of nights' time.
Right, but I've heard whispers from the others. You know, they don't talk about it a lot, but sometimes when they're drunk, they talk about what happened between y'all. And, you know, they do miss you. You know that. I mean, there's no love lost between you. I can tell you that much. From what I can hear. But they do miss you.
Well, if they wanted to, if they truly miss me, they'd come by and tell me themselves. No love lost.
You know, they're as stubborn as you are. What can I say? Well, it's nice to meet you. It's nice to hear what you got. You know, you got something. It's nice. Do you mind if I join in on the next set? Just a bit of rhythm for your lute.
Okay, why not?
Okay.
What harm could it do?
Absolutely. What harm? headed there. So you start up the. Are you going to start your next set now? Or are you going to hold
Yeah,
up for a little?
yeah. I'll finish the beer and start the next step.
Okay. All right.
Fourteen.
14. So, I've just got to set this up. It's not set up properly. Oh no, it's going to be nightmare. Okay, yeah, 22. He comes out strong.
Does. I used to performing as part of the band.
Yep. He gives you a wink.
Oh, okay. Luke. Be better.
Yeah, look at that.
There you go. 22.
You rolled a 22, you rolled a 22. You know, the song's starting to get pretty tight. Much more rhythmical, much quicker. Cool, pardon me. Excuse me. Yeah, much quicker. You're picking up speed. Yeah. You want to lead out the next bit? So you've picked up his lead.
Yep. Again. 23.
23. Yeah, you start on a lute solo. Is it on the lute or singing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Luke.
23. You start on a lute solo. It really is picking up lovely.
Let's fill the room.
Okay. He's going to join in. And another drum in there. How do I do this? Okay. He joins in with you. Oh! You picked up so quick, he didn't quite keep up with you. He stumbles over the next bit. You can see him swear to himself as he plays. He wasn't quite expecting you to take it up another notch. Go again, or this time he tries to come back at you.
Yeah.
He tries to pick up his pace again. Oh, 19. Okay, so he's back up. He catches up. But yeah, you did take him by surprise as you jump onto a table and start to sing. Oh, but your voice is not quite what it was.
that's
It
cracked.
croaks out. The drums can. You try your
Whoa.
lute. You try and cover it up with your lute.
Try and cover it up with the loot. We roll
23. Yeah, you're still there. So
23.
the song isn't coming through. It's only got a 12 on the performance, but 23 on the lute. He comes back at you with the drums. It's only a 15. Yeah, he's not keeping up with you. He's quite blown away by your lute playing, to be honest. The rhythmical lute, you're kind of drowning out his drum. He's just keeping up with you on the drum. You're on the top of the table. You clear your throat. You grab a bottle of beer. You swig it back, and then you try and belt out the song. Oh, but your voice just gives way. Oh, it's awful. 10. Oh, it's not going well. He pushes further on the drum. See if he can beat you.
We want to give up the day jobs.
Oh, but the skin breaks.
No.
And he slams it to the ground and he picks out his flute. And do you want to cover for him?
Yeah, cover on the loot.
15. Yeah,
There we go.
you're taking slightly to the
15.
side. See if you can. If your performance is any better.
Performance. Come on.
Oh, look at that!
That'll
You
do,
start
21.
singing. You start singing. So he then comes back with a flute, whips that out. 12. He starts picking out a lovely little tune on top of what you're doing. Oh, you join in with him. It's a bit slower
Yeah.
this time. It's a bit more gentle. The crowd seems to be picking up nicely.
Go. Oops. 10.
10.
Yeah, 10 on the loop.
Oh dear. Yeah, your fingers are raw now. You've probably pushed it a bit too far. He's going to go again with the flute. The lute. Yeah, flute. Flute and the lute. Oh, he picks out a beautiful, piercing tune, drowning out your lute playing. He's covering up your error. He gives you a wink. Oh, your performance comes in at a 9.
9.
Your lute playing.
Lute,
is
there we
14.
go.
Yeah.
20 came up first.
Yeah.
14 on the loop.
Okay, he is going to carry on the flute. 22. He's picked out a strong tune.
Come on. Orange chair.
16. Nice.
16.
His singing is holding up. Catching his song. And 25, your lute comes
25,
in
there we
beautifully.
go.
Yeah, lovely work. So your lute is there, and you guys finish up the song. And as you do, you notice the guard captain Maxim is standing in the corner of the bar. He's smiling from ear to ear, and his wife is standing next to him. He smiles and he points to you guys, and he seems very happy with what he's just seen.
We take a bow, ended on a high
There's
note.
a lot of applause, yeah, loads of people applauding. Oh, that was bloody good. Well done, old chap. Oh, really nice.
Thank you.
Lovely work. Yes, and you too, wonderful work on the flute. Shame about your drum. Oh, I'll get down to Reese again tomorrow, sir. Yes, I will. Well, it's great seeing you, Nicono.
And
Shall I let the
thanks for
lads
that,
know
though.
you're here, or do you want to see him yourself?
Yeah. Let them know I'm here. They'll know where to find me.
Okay.
And maybe we can do that again sometime. That was good fun.
Yeah, it was. That was nice. Well, yeah. See if you can tidy things up. It'd be good to have you playing with us, the night's time.
Yeah.
And with that, he leaves the pub. The guard captain comes over to you and says, "Oh, there you are! Wonderful work. This is my wife, Marjorie. Nice, lovely. Marjorie, could you get us some drinks from the bar?" She gives him a look and then wanders off to the bar. And he goes, "I have a job for you and your friends if you're interested."
Always interested. What's the job?
Well, let's get some drinks, shall we? Marjorie will be back in a minute. Okay, maybe I need to talk to you in private. Let's go up to the corner over there. We can talk in private.
Don't take too long. Guy in the hairy boots is going to want you next.
Don't worry, Colonel. There's enough for me to go around.
So Maxim takes you up to the corner. Anybody else want to go up there as well, or you?
Well, what I
Oh, are
was
we kind
invited.
of? Does Icono give us the nod? Or?
Yeah, I'll look at you both and give you the nod to sort of come and follow.
I am on the way up with Wilbur. I am going to say to Wilbur, doing a persuasion check of 11. your dancing. It was a lovely performance. Never let people tell you otherwise. You go for it, you big man. You dance your heart out.
I just growl. Wilbur just growls at that.
Right, I'm glad I've got you chaps on your own. It's good to see you all again. I have a favor to ask. We have a bit of a problem. Something seems to be... Well, the festival's in a few days, and, well, the mayor is breathing down my neck. He's very keen for everything to go off without a hitch. But, you see, the run itself, there was a guy down there fixing some of the traps and some of the things, the obstacles people had to go through. And my guards noticed that he hadn't come out, and they went down to get him, and they found his arm.
Oh,
And nothing else.
excellent.
It seems that, well, something attacked him down there, and,
Was it pulled? Was it pulled from his body or bitten?
It was bitten off.
Oh, shame.
The body was bitten, so there's something down there which is rather nasty. And unfortunately, normally I would get the guard to go and deal with it themselves, but they are leakier than a bucket with holes in. A colander, yeah, leaky as a colander, my God. And the mayor was quite specific that I wasn't allowed to let anybody know about this. He wants what was his word? Something along the lines of, this is the most important weekend of the year. You can't let anybody know that there's a problem in the mine. Deal with it. Get some damned adventurers to go down there and kill it, whatever it is.
We are competent people. We'll do this.
Good. Yes.
And
Yes.
we'll do it for free.
Oh,
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so
We will
me and
pay you to do
do
this.
me and Icona will
No,
split
no.
Mr. Ooms half then. Or quit.
Speak to Terrence. Terrence saw that.
look, the mayor Fernke has offered a reward, so you will be paid. But yes, it kind of needs to be done tomorrow, really.
Can't we do it now? Whilst the blood is still dripping from limb. Yes.
Well, I'm sure. No, I think probably tomorrow would be better. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think we've got it locked in there, but it's just making sure that the whole day, the helm run goes without a hitch, if you know what I mean.
Of course, we'll get onto it first thing in the morning.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'll be staying. Please, you are doing another set, aren't you? My wife does love music. See her looking across the bar at him
Oh,
with
please,
a slightly
pray
grimace
no, dude.
look.
Say it is not so. Is your chocolate
just a
box
short
boy
step.
gone?
We'll be back on tomorrow night.
Oh, you're not playing some more tonight? It's about
Half past 7.
7. Literally 7:30. It's about 7:30. No, it's about 8:00. You guys
Okay.
probably do.
Yes, there
have
will be
some
an. Yeah, we'll do another encore in about half an hour. Just need to
Get better.
rest the vocal cords.
Oh, good. I was worried we missed a lot. I got off work rather late. Oh, well, I'll see you in a bit. I'll be over on the far table. And he takes a seat
Okay.
with his wife on the far table. Okay.
Well, I do not know about you, but I will not sleep wink tonight.
Will you be standing outside Fent Whistle's door again?
I put sheet over my head for privacy, yes?
Yes, like we did with the pigeons. Maybe that will help you sleep.
There are pigeons on the top floor, you know? I saw them. Anyway, you play.
I just walk away from him like that.
It's at this point Fed Whistle gives you a nod, and he's put a load of food out onto a table for you all, and he's kind of he's pointing to it. Got you some drinks over here.
Do you eat them? Food.
I always order food, but I just stand and look at it.
Okay.
I do not think that the
Strange chap
taste is worth all of the mess that comes the next day. It is disgusting what you do.
I'll pull Wilbur aside and say, "How does this guy just live? Makes no sense. So strange."
I cough and dust comes out.
I think she enjoys blood very much.
Mr. Fenway sort of blanches at that and starts walking off. I'll get you your aperitifs. What are you up to, Akono?
Eat, drink, then play more.
Okay. Over to the table with the others.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you're having a drink, you're having a this shadowy chap comes wandering over. He gives you a nod.
Thank you for the silver. Really appreciate it.
No issue. Really. It was a pleasure to hear you sing.
There anything else I can do for you?
Oh no, I'm a fan. I just appreciate good music. It was it's nice to hear something real after a hard life. He looks you up and down. He looks at Wilburn and Mr. Room. I'll be getting back to my table. Thank you.
I say to Wilbur and Anu, strange chap.
Your man has urges, yes? He's been at sea or something long time. You help him out. Be good fellow, yes? Maybe sing
wouldn't
him
charge for
song.
that, of course.
Yes, sing him song. He
Yes.
says he likes good
Yes.
music. It's getting busy in here. We could do with getting rid of some people.
Cheek of it. Cheek. With that, I'll go back and start the second set.
Okay. So you start the second set. Let's just have one roll for that.
Yep.
Yeah, 19. It's a strong set. You
19.
can see the Captain Maxim's enjoying himself. There's lots of people in the bar. At one point, Wilbur, you wander over to the bar, and this bearded man here wanders up to you, and he says, "My friend doesn't like you.
Which one?
I don't like you either."
And I don't care.
We're wanted in several towns
Wow.
all around the bay.
For what? Looking ugly?
Arr, the pain. Oh, you hurt me so much.
Sick burn.
He wanders off and gives you dirty looks from across the bar.
I place my hand on my heart and look sad.
The evening winds up. Everybody enjoys the music. The Colonel has taken quite a bit of money at the
No, I haven't.
door. Well,
Very poor pickings.
Terence has noticed he sold quite a few T-shirts, so Terence is keeping an eye on the Colonel.
Overheads. Don't grow on trees, you know. We lost 3 kids making these, so I had to pay off the mothers and everything.
The evening winds up with various salutations, lovely songs, and Fentwhistle is very happy with the performance and the evening overall. And I think that is a very good place to stop for today.
Yes.
So thank you very much for the games. We'll be back next week with the Cunning plan at the same time around 7 o'clock. We normally try and play for 3 hours, but if there's a good point like this where we feel we can stop, then that's worth doing. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's episode.
It was lovely.
Tune
Thank
in.
you.
I was talking to the other people, Val, but it's okay. It's okay. Did you enjoy it? I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was good fun, and we'll join the gang back at the Nattering Nilbog to find the ways. If you're interested in any of the music we've used tonight, it's available on Roll20 through tabletop audio, and the images and the maps and everything that you've seen used tonight are available from me, Artfather, at Roll20 as well. Thank you for watching or listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bring back a